Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 16, called Long Lived Friends. Or Long Lived Friends?
I don't know.
I think it's lived, because I'm gonna say it's Frieren.
Could be.
I'm just
Could
like,
be.
yeah, everything's Frieren.
I need to address something. I've been reading comments online. People think we hate Stark.
What?
They think we're very mean to Stark.
I am literally shocked.
I think
Why do they think we're mean to Stark? I think we are nice to Stark. I think we like Stark.
I definitely like Stark. Now, a lot of it comes around us calling him being afraid and a coward.
Well, he was, self-admittedly, wasn't he?
Yeah, and I think that's you're leaning into it, but just to be clear, the utmost respect for overcoming your fear and standing in there. But we're still gonna make fun of you. That's just the way it goes.
Dude, you like passed out in the snow.
We're Canadian, so that's unacceptable.
I'm Canadian, I don't need a coat. This kind of weather is nothing for me.
You literally passed out in the snow, Fern and Frieren, totally fine. Then you go and you're the first one down in the sleepy town. Like, but he admitted himself that he was lacking confidence.
So anyway, I just wanted to address that. We're
We
Stark
like
fans.
Stark.
Stark
Do I
fans.
like him as much as Fern and Frieren? No, but those girls are queens, so yeah. But I like Stark. Are you kidding me? Wow, nothing to get me fired up like Stark slander against us, but whatever. Okay.
Do you think that this is possibly about another elf?
You think we are gonna meet another elf?
I don't know.
But I don't think Frieren has many friends.
You only need one. I don't know. We'll see. What? Maybe they refer to memories.
Given the trajectory of the show, memories make sense.
Yeah, but
We'll find
Where it
out.
comes.
Sign definitely put his skills to work last episode.
yes.
Showed his value, but like definitely underestimated Frieren. Thought he was gonna have to give her a like Cole's Nose version of how to defeat this monster, and she was just like snip, snap, boom.
I figured it out while I was sleeping. I was ready to go.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for every one of these episodes. Let's get started. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 16 is coming right now.
Ooh, signed backstory.
あの魔法使いが俺たちの写真撮ってくれるってよ。写真？
Is he gonna meet his friend? Are they gonna find his friend?
Ooh, good call.
Oh. いいから来いって。伝説の始まりだ。
Oh my gosh.
?400 年近く村を守ってきたドワーフだからね。ドワーフの寿命
Maybe
っ
it's
て
that
ど
guy.
のくらいでしたっけ？
300年くらいだな。
フォルジーって言ってね、私の長寿友達。
Okay, forget everything I
話
said.
がしたくてね。
There's gonna be more than one, maybe.
でも
Maybe.
確かにフリーレン様と昔の話ができるような人ってなかなかいませんからね。たまにはこんな寄り道があってもいいかもしれません。10年くらい滞在しちゃおうかしら。1週間までですよ。
You need some guidelines because otherwise we'll be here for 6 months.
We're on the different pages by a whole 0.
の村か。
It's one house.
フォルジー、久しぶりだね。どう？歴戦の老戦士って感じでかっこいいでしょ。
老戦士ってレベルか？
I'm just talking about him like he's not even awake.
誰だったかな。
ヨボヨボじゃねえか。
フリーレンだよ。
うん、そうだったな。
まだボケたふり続けているの？
え？
戦闘での死因の多くは。
Okay, hold on. We take flack for making fun of Stark, but honestly, he walks into most of it.
I mean, I was thinking that watching this scene, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
He puts his foot in his mouth. He's a little young. I like him, but this guy is seasoned. He is unseasoned. He has a few lessons to learn. I just wanted to point that out.
魔族にも人にもこれが一番効く。立てんだろう。熟練した戦士でも防御を意識できなければ簡単に致命傷を負う。わしが剣を抜いていたら足を失っていたぞ。
His feet don't even touch the ground on the rock.
フリーレン、歓迎する。ゆっくりしていってくれ。
待ってフリーレン。歩けない。
シュタルク、ついでに稽古つけてもらいな。
はい。
とんでもないじいさんだな。
薪はこちらのを使ってください。
ねえ、10年泊まりたいから仕事紹介して。フリーレン様、1週間までですよ。わかったよ。
Not a month, not a year, a decade.
Well, that would be so handy.
小さな村でね、依頼を引き受けてくれる人がいなかったから助かったよ。
どうせすることがないので。
しかしフォルジーさんに友人がいたとはな。あんなに楽しそう
Nobody
に
knew
話して
Frieren
る
had
の
friends either.
初めて見たよ。猛録したじいさんだ。普段は会話すらままならない。
That's because he doesn't want to talk to you guys.
昔から村を魔物や魔族から守ってもらっているが、その理由もわからない。
That's actually genius.
守り神みたいなもんさ。
ずっと孤独だったんですね。
He's like Yoda.
Frieren looks so happy.
Yeah.
Stark looks so tired. Wow.
Nothing beats skill and experience.
1週間はあっという間だね。シュタルクはどう？
人間は成長が早いな。そこそこ良くなった。
そう。楽しい時間だったよ、フォルジー。
ん？
今ではとても感謝しているんだよ。フォルジーは私がヒンメルたちを知る機会をくれたから。
フォルジーはなんでこの村を守っているんだ？
昔の話だ。どうでもいいだろう、そんなこと。
人はどうでもいいことに命を懸けない。
わしは妻の愛した村を
Stop it.
守っているだけだ。人間だった。わしは遠い昔に交わした約束を果たしているに過ぎん。だが詳しく話すつもりはない。どうせあの人の顔も声も眼差しも伝わらん。これは わしだけの思い出だ。滑稽な話だろう。わしはずっと死者との約束を守っている。
そうだね。でもきっとその人は、あなたが約束を守ってくれていることを嬉しく思っているはずだ。
ヒンメル、お前はいい勇者だ。きっと魔王を打ち倒すだろう。魔王が撃たれた平和な時代が訪れるのをわしの妻も望んでいた。ヒンメルという偉大な勇者の記憶もわしが未来に連れて行ってやろう。
ありがたい話だけれども、そこまでしてもらう必要はないかな。僕のパーティーにはフリーレンもアイゼンもいる。
俺はエルフほど長生きせんぞ。
なら、
Oh
フ
my
リーレンに
gosh, you're kidding me.
僕たちの記憶は彼女が未来に連れて行ってくれる。そうだろ？
別にいいけど。
そうか。
Fine. If I have
頭
to.
に生まれたな。
じゃあ後でフリーレンに僕が編み出したイケメンポーズ集を見せないとな。
やっぱり覚えるのやめようかな。
Well, the tears flowed. Just a little bit. Not full blown, but dang.
I knew as soon as I was like, that's it, Sarah's gone.
Yeah, his wife. He's doing it for his wife. Are you kidding me?
I would do that.
I know, and then I started thinking about that, and then it just made it worse.
I think Himmel is a romantic at heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised he said that it was silly, but she would really like it. I thought for sure he was going to come out with, no, it's not silly at all. But it's their village. I also love that he has his own method of not having to talk to people he doesn't want to talk to. Can you imagine 300 years old? What are these young whatever in the village? Like, you don't want to talk to them. They have
I
no,
would do the
no
same
perspective.
thing if I wasn't 300 years
I
old.
thought of you exactly. I could see you down the road being in a rocking chair in the front of your house, just pretending that you can't talk, so you don't have to talk to anybody. Like 100% something you would do.
I kind of do that now. Move about the world with the most unapproachable face in the hopes that people won't talk to you.
I think one of your favorite things about having a baby is like, gotta go. She's hungry. She's
Feel
crying.
free
She's.
to invite me to things, but oh shoot, I have to leave. I am old Man Voll. Present day.
The other thing that I don't understand is how come Stark is the only one who has to keep training?
He's a frontliner.
I understand that, but Fern should still be training. We never see her.
We saw Fern's training at the beginning. We've seen how powerful she is in her being able to suppress her mana and stuff like that. Like, she's been training her whole life. Not that Stark hasn't, but
I just think it's funny they walk into a village and Fern's like, Stark, stay here and get better. We're going to chill. You're gonna get beat up. It happened at the castle where he had to pretend to be the son. It's happening here. It's happened in several games. He always gets the short end of the stick.
or it's extra development.
Yeah.
But like, he's also the one who gets himself in those situations.
That's also fair.
この無駄遣いだ。
その勇者の顔は
She
覚
memorized
え
the
ているか
poses instead of other stuff.
当たり前でしょ。
声は
私をバカにしないでよ。全部覚えている。ヒンメルは私が人間を知ろうとしたきっかけだよ。フォルジーが村を守ろうと思ったきっかけと同じで大切なことだ。
そうか、きっかけか。わしはもう思い出せない。顔も声も眼差しも。それでもわしは大切な何かのためにこの村を守っている。
フォルジーは冗談がうまいね。
ところでお前たちの旅の目的地はどこなんだ？
魂の眠る地、オレオールを目指しているよ。
それはどこだ？
エンデ、魔王城がある場所だよ。
そうか。ついに魔王を倒しに行くのか。平 平和な時代が訪れるといいな。
フォルジ
Is he slipping in and out of sanity?
どうした？
フォルジーの記憶も私が未来に連れて行ってあげるからね。
うん。それも悪くはないな。人生の最後にお前に会えてよかった。
それ80年前も同じこと言っていたよ。
Wait, is the Demon King dead? Already dead? Or
There's one of two possibilities here. One is he's actually suffering from like a dementia. Timeline is not right. Or he knows something that everybody else doesn't know. And the Demon King wasn't actually killed or finished, just maybe vanquished.
yeah, I was gonna ask. Like, did Himmel and them killed the Demon King? Or
That's
so
what
we
that's
thought.
what we've been led to believe.
So he's either living in the past or
Confused.
they haven't actually killed him.
Yes. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, that there's some remnant or he comes back or something at the end and this party has to defeat him. But that line of, I forget her face and her eyes, oof.
I almost started crying again.
Yeah, me too. It's so true. And then one day you realize that that's the case.
じゃあね、フォルジー。
I'm shocked that they actually only stayed for a week.
フリーレン。妻の夢を見た。
そう。
お前と昔話をしたおかげかもしれんな。
それじゃ。
It was probably so wonderful for him to re-encounter her in his dreams.
I wonder if Frieren did that.
Oh, do you think she has a spell for that?
尋ね事？
人探しだよ。俺の旅の目的覚えているだろ？
年上の色っぽいお姉さんと旅をすることだっけ？
確かにそっちも大事だが、俺の旅の目的はこっちだ。10年前に旅に出た親友と合流することだ。
そういえばそうだったね。
お？写真か、珍しいな。
昔村に来た魔法使いに撮ってもらったんだ。
足取りはつかめているの？
俺たちが通ってきたのは北側諸国の主要な街道だ。今までも目撃情報があった。このまま北上で問題ないだろうな。
10年前だろ？よく目撃情報が残っているな。
名前が特徴的だからな。インパクトが強い。
なんて名前なんだ？
戦士ゴリラだ。
うん。本名は？
本名？
本当に親友だったのかよ。
昔から村のみんなも戦士ゴリラって呼んでたしな。あ、というかあいつがそう呼ばせていた。
どういう状況なの？
ちなみに俺は僧侶あごひげ。
聞いてねえよ。
あごひげ生える前からそう呼ばれてたの。この話題続けるんですか？
どちらにせよ戦士ゴリラって名前だけ分かれば十分だ。あいつはどうせ必ずそう名乗る。
変なやつだな。
ああ、変なやつなんだ。
この大峡谷を越えて1週間も歩けばいよいよ魔法都市オイサーストだね。本当に長い道のりでしたね。なんで私を見るの？私は今回何も悪いことしてないよ。
その前に集落に寄っていいか。ここで街道がいくつかに分岐するからな。
いいよ。私たちも休みたいし。
なあ、10年前にゴリラって名乗る人来なかった？
すげえ質問だな。ああ、戦士ゴ
Oh
リラ様
my
ですね。
gosh, you're kidding me.
インパクトがすごかったので覚えています。村の近くに出た魔物を退治してくださいました。
その後どこに向かったかわかるか？
どうでしたかな。ゴリラ様は高台に住んでいる頑固ばあさんと仲が良かったようなので聞いてみるといいでしょう。
頑固ばあさん、またすげえあだ名だ。
わしは頑固者での。
I love that it's his name that people remember. I figured it would have been some physical attribute or
How can you
something.
not remember that name?
No, you absolutely can.
And do you think any of them even know what a gorilla is? I don't think there's gonna be many gorillas running around this part.
I had to laugh when Stark asked him what his real name was. When I went to university, everybody always only called me by my last name, and I legitimately, after a month and a half of being on the team, one of the guys I played with was like, I don't actually know what your first name is. A month and a half.
That's so embarrassing. Were you not like hurt?
No, why would they know? No,
You're on the team. You're teammates. He doesn't
Literally,
know.
nobody ever referred to me by my first name. Ever. So that's what that made me think of. Like, this probably doesn't have a real name. That is his real name.
But the fact that you're gonna call somebody your best friend and you don't even know what their real name is, that's crazy. This guy is going on an adventure. He contemplated going on a 10-year adventure with his friend and he doesn't even know his name.
Guerrilla warrior.
We knew okay, I'm glad that I wasn't so off base because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be his friend, and then Frieren met the dwarf and I was like, okay, never mind.
Double meaning.
I'm glad that we're back and I got like a
Part of it,
sliver of something correct.
What do you think the deal with the stubborn old woman's gonna be?
Do you think she's a witch?
Ooh, maybe.
You're like, absolutely not, but I'll pretend.
I'm sure he did something for her.
Oh, like a nice grandson?
Yeah. That's my guess.
That's wholesome.
そう簡単に教えられん。
自分で頑固って言ってる。
どうすればいい？
わしの依頼をいくつかこなしてもらおう。まずは隣町の鍛冶屋のナーゲルに手紙を届けてもらおうかの。
まるでお使いだな。
ヒンメルとの旅を思い出すね。こんなこともされていたんですか？お使いみたいな人助けは日常茶飯事だったよ。こういうのが面倒な探し物や厄介な魔物退治に発展していくんだよね。
不吉なこと言うなよ。
とにかく頑張っておばあさんの心を開こうか。
No little shit.
This is more than a few tasks.
That's a massive rooster. Whoa.
このばあさん全然心開かねえぞ。
さすが頑固ばあさんなだけあるな。
ごめんね。ヒンメルやハイターだったら半日くらいで打ち解けているはずなのに。このパーティー不器用な人しかいませんからね。
うん。最後だ。峡谷にある英雄の像を磨くの。
It's him. Gorilla warrior.
ついてきな。案内する。
英雄の像。
Who do you think is the most socially awkward and the most not socially awkward in the group? The sign.
I think Sign is the most personable. Oh, for me, it's between Frieren and Fern. It's a little bit context sensitive. Frieren has the ability to do it, like interacting with nobility and going in, like she has the experience. She just doesn't care. She just, like, I don't want to talk to you, or I'm just going to tell you how it is, but she's capable. Fern is just a little awkward in general, but is a little more engaging than Frieren. Kind of baseline, I would say. And Stark is probably second to Sign, except if it's female.
Because Sign can get by because he likes to gamble, he likes to drink, he can like talk to people
Yeah.
in social settings.
And being in the church, he would have to have talked to a whole bunch of people who came in. Like, he just has more experience dealing with people than probably the three of them.
Right.
Probably put together. What about you?
I don't know. I thought that Frieren was probably the most socially awkward, just by choice, just in the sense that she just doesn't care. I don't really get the impression that Fern is super socially awkward. She just speaks her mind and like doesn't care also. Like, I feel like they're very similar.
Yeah. She strikes me as being a little anxious though. But that's, I don't know, maybe that's right or wrong.
はるか昔に世界を救ったとされる英雄様の石像だ。それ以上のことは知らん。
It was a long time
名
ago
前も
then.
わからん。忘れられ
Do
た
we
英
have
雄
him all
さ
again?。
代々村で管理している。
忘れられた英雄か。
Not for
ところであん
generations.
た、僧侶あごひげだろ
Oh my gosh.
なんで知ってるんだ？
I'm not telling you.
着いたよ。
僧侶と戦士。だいぶ古いものだね。
It
なん
looks
だ
like
かザイ
the
ン様とゴリラ様に似
elf
てい
they
ますね。
met.
というか戦士の方、見覚えがあるね。あ、クラフトだ。
Yeah, that's Kraft who we met
本
already.
当だ。
ウリ二つです。じゃ、さっさと始めようか。
Don't you got a spell for that?
ザイン。
なるほど。この人はクラフトって名前なんだな。こっちは。
そうね、知らない。
そうか。
His relative, maybe?
この像は
俺たちにそっくりだろ。村長によると大昔の英雄だって話だ。でも誰も名前すら覚えちゃいねえ。俺たちはこうはならねえ。忘れ去られるだなんてごめんだ。勇者ヒンメルみたいな忘れられない英雄になる。
どんな英雄でもいつかは忘れ去られます。きっと魔王を倒した勇者ヒンメルも。
まあ、そうだよな。さすがに無理な話だ。
俺も鍛えればこれくらいいくかな。
You're pretty spindly.
戦士ゴリラ。俺は今日からそう名乗る。
Okay, so you did know his name.
なんでだよ。
忘れられない英雄を目指すなら名前のインパクトは大事だろ。
That locket tracks.
確かにそうですね。ではあなたは僧侶あごひげですね。
いいなそれ。
きっと似合いますよ、あごひげ。やっと終わった。大変だったぜ。
銅像だったら魔法でなんとかなったのに。
ゴリラにも同じことを頼んだが、あいつはここまでうまくはできなかった。
あいつは戦いしか取り柄がない。
でも名前のインパクトはバッチリだったよ。ゴリラはあんたのことよく話してたよ。一緒にずっと歴史に名を残すような英雄になるってね。
ゴリラの行き先分かった？
テューは北側諸国中部の交易都市だ。
ここからはるか東方。オイサーストとは反対方向だね。
ああ。どうしたもんかね。
Oh, teary-eyed again. His childhood friend, they had such big dreams and to be separated, and I don't know, that's just making me cry.
Fair. What's your instinct? Do you think he stays or do you think he goes?
I think he'll stay. Is that what you think?
I think so too.
maybe they'll make a compromise and they'll head that way on the way home.
That's what I was thinking. I think he will go after he's done. And I think the trigger point will be he wanted us both to be heroes and remembered. I think that's going to play in his mind.
Gosh.
He's like, I'm going to stay and do that, and then I'll go find him. So he has his own story, because Gorilla obviously will have his stories from 10 years.
I wish that she would have told him more. Like, she probably did, but we
Yeah.
didn't hear it. But do you think that was the same statue that they stood in front of with Hyder?
That was my yes. I
So
believe
he's been there before.
I think so.
Even the most incredible hero is forgotten eventually.
100% true. Nothing you can do will last forever.
No. A bit of a slower episode. Like, I enjoyed it. There wasn't a lot to, comment on. I was just kind of like soaking it in as we went.
Yeah, it was good to see a little bit of Sign's background, kind of where he came from, how he got to there, and maybe why he's going to make the decisions that he makes moving on. So I liked getting to know the characters in the party a little bit more. And Frieren's interaction with Old Man Voll, like knowing that, and just how she's changed in terms of I'll carry your memory forward now, and those kind of things.
Because originally Himmel was like, oh, Frieren will carry my memory, and she's like, yeah, whatever, no.
Yeah. So just continuing to see her evolution and how she's changed kind of as the stories run in parallel, and then a little bit about Sign was good.
But even her statement, she didn't really make a statement about it, but like alluding to the fact that she remembered maybe the wrong things and
Yeah.
fixated on the wrong things in the statement of like, oh, I memorized all the poses. I should have remembered, his eyes, his smile, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Himmel taught her so much. Hyder and Eisen too, obviously,
Yeah.
but it's just
There was something extra there in that relationship.
seeing how she's choosing to live now, giving the redo,
Yeah.
the chance at a redo is really cool.
Well, and I think that possibly the biggest Easter egg is the fact that Demon King might still be there. So
That is hanging. So we've got the sword. We don't know, from episode 12, we don't know if Stark tried to pull it out of the rock or not.
yeah.
So there's that, and now there's the Demon King question hanging in the air. So a couple things that were not
Loose
resolved
ends.
that we're curious about.
And we'll see.
These are great. And a lot happens in one episode.
Yes. Like storyline wise and progression wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we would love to hear your thoughts. I'm sure you guys have your own interpretations or things that maybe we didn't think of. So we would love to hear what you've got to say in the comments below. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Frieren Beyond Journey's End coming next week. Bye!